Yo, what's the dealio, man? Listen, you already know I got a straight banger for you today, all right? So today is Saturday, so you already know what time it is, man. We got the small account challenge. Now, in these small account challenge videos, what I like to do is I want to add lessons in there, right? So you guys can learn. So I got a couple lessons for you guys as well. And it's up to you to pick up what I'm putting down. All right. So if you guys are new to the channel, man, welcome to the family. Be sure to subscribe if you're not. Also like this video, okay? And also, let me just say this. Nothing in this video is financial advice, okay? If you want financial advice, go talk to a licensed financial advisor, all right? So with that being said, man, this week was very big. So we had FOMC on Wednesday, okay? Now let me break this week down for you real quick. First off, I only took one swing trade in a small account because I'm moving. So I've been packing up and it's been a real busy week, right? Packing up Discord, doing what I got to do, all of that stuff. So one trade, but we smacked it. I talked about it earlier this week as well. And so we're going to go into that. But this week was big. So we had FOMC on Wednesday. So whenever we have FOMC, I personally do not like to trade leading up to FOMC, right? Swing trade or day trade, all right? That's just my personal preference. Now, you can feel free to do what you want to do, but what I've noticed is it'd be a lot of games that's played leading up to it, right? Sometimes it's manipulation and stuff like that. So all I did was focus on some day trades this week, right? Took some day trades and that was it. Then on Wednesday, I didn't trade. And then on Thursday, I entered into that IWM put off of in the swing trade in multiple accounts. And we smacked that off of that bear flag. Okay. Now, there's also something that I always say. Every single month, I always tell you guys, at the end of the month, the market usually likes to dump or rally. And at the beginning of the month, the market likes to gap up or gap down, right? Why is that? Because it's like a business, right? Let's say you have a goal of $50,000 a month in your business, right? And let's say you're at $47,000 and you have 2 days left. You might do some sales to hit that $50,000 target. So you'll rally the last 2 days of the month, right? Now with the market, they don't want certain percentages to be up or down in certain months. Therefore, at the end of the month, sometimes they have to manipulate the market to show that the gain was only this percent or the gain was this percent. And that's why some months it'll be down. They'll bring the market down. And then the last week, the market will rally crazy because they want to show that the market is going up, right? So you got to think about this as if you had a business and you was trying to hit certain targets, right? Let's say you had a goal of $100,000 in a month for your business, right? And let's say for this month you made $110,000 and you got 2 days left. You might just chill out for the next 2 days, even if you had a sale that was ready to go, because you're going to say, we're going to do this sale next month. So that way that sale can help us out for next month's revenue, right? So this is the stock market, the way that I conceptualize it, it works very similar, right? So they have to manipulate it so that they can say that it was down this amount, it was up this amount on this month, right? You also have historical data that you have to think about as well, okay? Now the next thing, there were a lot of bearish setups, okay? There were a lot of bearish setups in the market. Now, when FOMC happened, what happened? Nothing, right? Nothing happened when FOMC happened. The next day, we came down a little bit. Well, we came down a good amount, depending on what stocks you were looking at. And then Friday, we really sold off, right? The last day of the month. So the bearish confirmation, the bearish setups were confirmed on Friday, and they happened on Friday, which also coincided with the last day of the month, right? So this is a lesson for you. If you see a double top and it's the end of the month, and you got a day or two left, and that move hasn't happened yet, you might want to stay in it, because that setup is bound to happen into the end of the month, right? This is why I say trust your technicals. Okay? I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Now, I missed my re-entry on Unity Software, and they came down to $27. I told y'all they was coming down to $34. So shout out to you if you got into that trade, but that would have been 1,000% trade, right? So these are some of the lessons that I wanted to share with you guys, and I hope that you guys understand what I'm saying and you guys understand what's going on. All right? So with that being said, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the small account. All right? All right, so we got the small account right here, right? Now, it's red because they got this Doge on my account, but I don't know why, because I don't want this Doge on here, but I can't delete it or anything. They don't let me delete it or nothing, so they just got me having Doge on here. But this week, the account grew by 5%, okay? Now, I should have made way more on this trade. Account should probably be up by 20%, but it's all good. We ain't gonna worry about it, right? So what happened? So we go to history and we go to history. All right. So what happened? I got into an IW put, okay? I bought one contract for $125, right? And I got in on a Wednesday. And then the next day it started to come down. And then I sold for $150. Okay. So we made $25 profit. And that was like 15, 18%, something like that, right? So the account, one trade, count is up 5%, right? Very simple week, right? I've been extremely busy, had a lot to do. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you that setup, and I'm gonna show you the setup that I missed out on, that I've been talking about, but I hope that you guys caught it, right? Even if I don't enter into certain setups, but I'm talking about them, I'm giving the setups for you guys, right? So make sure you guys set your alerts, because these setups do hit. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to the charts right here on IWM, so let you guys know exactly what we hit. All right. All right. So right here we got IWM. Okay. So like I said, on a daily time frame, we had this 3-bar right on Wednesday. We had a bearish 3-bar on Wednesday. So right before market close, we entered into that. Right? On the 30-minute time frame, we had that bear flag. I just did a video yesterday about measured moves, right? So entered in right here. It popped up the next day, started to come down, right? I ended up taking profits. It was like around here, okay? It was around here. I just wanted to secure profits because this is a small account, but it ended up coming down another $2. This would have been at least 80%, something like that, right? So that $25, it would have been like $75 to $100 profit, right? It is what it is, right? So I did get out early there. Okay, so bear flag on the 30-minute. Next day it pans out. Bearish 3-bar on the daily. Okay, now look at this. This is the setup that I missed. All right, look at this sell-off. Oh my goodness, right? Crazy sell-off right here, right? So if you go to the daily time frame, I told you guys, double top, right? We had a double top. I told y'all, what did I say? Banger alert. Y'all remember this banger alert? All right, this was a couple weeks ago. It didn't pan out last week, but it did pan out this week, right? Banger alert. Double top, came up again a little bit, retested. Oh no, retested right here, right? If you go to the weekly, right, this was the double top. Top and the top had bearish divergence, right? And then what happened? This was the neckline. Neckline was $34. I told you I was coming to $34, right? And then look what happened. Boom, it sunk. and it came all the way down to $27, okay? So getting in from $39 to $27, that's a $12 move on a very small stock. We're talking about, if you would have day traded this would have been with 0 day to expiration, you could have got 1,000% on this, right? So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. Like, I know what I'm be saying, it be hitting, but I was so busy I wasn't really able to really lock in this week like I wanted to. But it's all good, because next week the market is going to present some more bangers for us, and we're going to be able to take advantage of them. Okay, so with that being said, it is what it is. We green on the week in a small account. It's growing, and now, because what I've been wanting to focus on with the small account is less trades, right? I don't want to just trade just to say I got into a trade, because that's how you take L's, right? I just been really slowing down. It's also January, right? But I've just been really slowing down. And I also want to say, all it takes is one trade, right? No matter where you at, it just takes one trade to kind of make something happen, or a one gap up or one gap down, or whatever the case may be, right? So we're gonna get it. We're back in the green on it. Because I did take, I remember like 3 weeks ago, I took an L. And then the account was down to like 380 bucks. And so I had to come back up from that, right? So with this small account, I got tired of the market kind of going up and down, because things would look like, it was a confirmation, and then it wasn't, and then it kind of got smacked down, and then I had to get out, right? So I just got tired of that. So I just said, let me just slow down for a minute and really take some A+ setups. And so the last 2 or 3 weeks, I haven't lost a trade. And so we were able to recover what we lost, and now we're going back to the upside. All right. So this coming up week, we do have some more good earnings, but it's not going to be in the FOMC. So it's going to be a solid week. We got a full week as well of trading. Because this past week was FOMC. The week before was a 4-day week, and that week was a very weird week with weird volume. So it's been an interesting 2 weeks in the market, but now we're going into a new month. We're going into February, and so we're going to murder this month as well. All right. So with that being said, y'all, if you want to come trade with us, be sure to come join the Discord. Click the link in the description, and you can join the Discord with us. And then also, if you want to book a one-on-one, be sure to book a one-on-one, and we can get you right. All right. So I hope that this video helped you guys out. If it did, let me know in the comments. Like I always say, make sure you get up out your head. Go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right. And also remember, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry. All right. Y'all have a great day, a great weekend, and I'm going to see you guys on tomorrow's video. All y'all stay smooth, man. Peace.